Take these broken wings and learn to fly.
Good morning, it is Thursday the 4th of June 2020. I cannot believe we are in June already. It is a bit later in the day. We woke up and Olive's had some breakfast, and we actually just got a phone call from our doctor saying that we are able to leave isolation, which is super exciting. Earlier in this week, because Olive and Ty have been sick, they had to go get tested for COVID-19 and our results came back negative. I'm now starting to get a little bit of the sickness from them. Most of the night time I just have like a little bit of a tickle in my throat during the day, but overall not feeling horrible. I'm just not feeling like 100% normal. I've started having quite a bit of pain in the back of my neck today, as well as in the back of my legs, but it's not the worst pain that I have felt, so I'm just gonna take that. Anyway, even though we have been told we can leave the house, I will not be taking Olive anywhere because she is still quite a bit sick, and Ty is getting better, so I think anything we need, either I or him will go. We'll just be wearing a mask to make sure that there is nothing that we give to someone else, because even though it's just like the common cold, you do not want to be spreading that shit around. Anyway, our inspection has been put on hold because of the testing, and we have been advised to not continue with the inspection until we are all better. So I don't know when the inspection is, but I'm hoping to at least do a little bit of stuff around the house to use the extra time that we have. We still have a few boxes sitting around the house that we never unpacked when we moved in, and so I'm hoping that we can sort all that out soon. So Olive is down for a nap and she's not happy about it. She's gone from 2 naps to 1 and now not wanting to nap at all. So I'm just hoping she falls asleep soon. I'm going to just sort of maybe sit down for a second. I still have so much to do in our everyday household, but I think because I'm just not feeling, 100%, I don't want it to get worse and feel more fatigued and more disgusting than like I'm already going to. So I'm just laying here. I'm still feeling quite a bit of pain, but just like a lot of fatigue. So I think that while Olive is having a nap, I might just watch something and hope that I fade off to sleep and get maybe some more rest, and hopefully my body can like repair itself and I will be feeling better soon. But yeah. It's been very overcast today, and as you can see, I've been doing some washing. Olive is sitting here watching her movie, and it has been a very slow, peaceful day here. I'm feeling a little bit better than I was before, and just trying to enjoy some time with Olive while getting some stuff done. Because I'm still not feeling well, I've just put on a mask because I do need some chest rub for my daughter, and I am allowed to go outside the house even with like a bit of a sore throat, but my doctor said to make sure that I wear a mask when doing so. And obviously something that might help my daughter get through her cough a bit better is something that I deem necessary to leave the house for. So I'm going to go do that. When I get home, I'm going to probably start making Olive some dinner because she's really not in the mood for sleep. I think she's responding definitely a lot better to sleeping earlier because obviously the sun goes down a lot earlier now, so it's not uncommon for her, it's not unusual for her, it's still nighttime to her. So yeah, I'm going to go to the shops real quick, get in and out there as quick as possible, go home and cook some dinner, try and get Ty to do the dishes, something that he does not like to do, and then we'll go from there. So it is nearly 8 o'clock. Olive went down to bed about an hour and a half ago and she's still up. Not enjoying that. I'm a bit wide, still awake, feeling a bit better, so I'm just trying to sort of relax and enjoy the day. It is 12 a.m. Bossy is laying on my lap for some cuddles. Olive's probably only been down for about an hour without waking up, but now that she's silent, like I'm worried about her. I'm just sort of waiting until I get so tired to the point that I know that I'm going to go to sleep, or if I went to bed right now, I don't necessarily think I would be able to. So That's where I'm at. Good morning, it is Friday the 5th of June 2020. We are waking up so much later because Olive was up until 2 o'clock in the morning. We were having some cuddles, having some tantrums. It was real cute. Anyway, Ty's finally back at work, so we are going to have some breakfast. And then I'm finally going to email those people that I have to email. How fun is that? High five. Olive is having some peanut butter on toast and some pears for breakfast, as well with some orange juice. And I'm going to have my coffee and deal with all the other stuff that I have to deal with. You want to watch the Wiggles? So Olive was watching Wiggles. The email that I need to send off has been sent off. I just feel like I'm missing something and I don't necessarily know what it is yet. So she's going to watch the Wiggles, and then I think we're going to try and do some drawing today. Because Olive is stuck here with me today instead of being at kindy, I have a bit of an idea so that way she could draw, and I'm a little bit proud of myself. So we have this piece of wood that we normally have her sit on when she brushes her teeth in the bathroom, and I have some old just lined pages, some scissors and some sticky tape. So I'm going to try and make this board full of paper so she can draw all over it, and then the only thing I have to do is prevent her from actually drawing on the walls.
It takes a whole damn hour to afford 2 gallons, and I'm not doing enough. Another day, another challenge. I woke up one day and the world was cold.
I do think she likes it. Our sitting position is one of an artist, but yes, I think this is a success. So Olive enjoyed some drawing. She's now currently tantruming over there because it's lunchtime and she'd rather draw all day. But drawing sort of more became throwing the pencils around. So I thought it was time for some lunch. And because she woke up so late, after lunch I'll probably head for a nap. Originally made her spring rolls, but I don't think that's going to be enough, so I'm thinking that I'll make some noodles with that as well. Just an easy lunch for her. When she goes to bed, I'll probably finally get to fold the washing and edit. And live my dream. Okay, so I've just put Olive down for a nap. And I'm interested to see if she actually will sleep, because a part of me really thinks that she will not. I'm going to try to start today by doing exercises that physio told me to do, and I have not been doing, so I'm going to try doing that while she's asleep as well. Are you helping Mummy with the washing? Thank you so much. So me doing the washing has turned into something completely different. Are you proud of yourself? Okay. Right. So Ty's home.
But I hope so. It's 5:30.
You haven't been home at this time before. Maybe it's because he's hanging out with his girlfriend.
Her name is Gary.
We are getting dinner. It's Friday night, so we're getting takeaway. Olive is clearly excited. And I'm kind of excited too. It's the first time we've all been out of the house since we got tested on Tuesday. So yeah, that's where we're at. Olive is in bed and asleep. I am watching something on TV and just trying to enjoy laying in bed in quiet. I think this is the much needed break that I've been talking about. And so long as I don't have Olive screaming at me anytime soon, hopefully it will all go well. I still have to get up and brush my teeth and all that jazz, but I'm just watching a show on Netflix called The Innocent Files. I'm only on episode 1, but so far it's really good. And I'm just hoping that I'll have an easier night of sleep, because Olive hasn't stirred yet. She went down pretty easy, and I have my asthma puffer, so I'm hoping that the whole process just goes so much more smoother than it did last night. Olive just woke up for the first time tonight, and I'm hoping that that was the only one and that she's comfortable enough to actually get some sleep now. I myself want to get some sleep because I know that sleep will help me get better quicker, but I'm also kind of awake, so I'm just going to keep my asthma puffer close and hope for the best that I sleep soon. Hi. I don't know what the right thing to say is, and I don't know even if I have a right to say anything at all. What's going on in America at the moment is heartbreaking, and it's There's no words to describe how unfair and how appalling the entire situation is. I just can't believe that in this day and age, people are still being hurt and killed and scared because they look different. It's infuriating knowing that these people are meant to be there to protect you and to guide you and make sure that you're safe, but they're just failing so many people so miserably, and I'm so sorry for that. I hope that with the protests that are happening, that there is just such a massive change and the impact sticks, not only in America but for the entire world. We are all different in so many different ways, whether it's gender, sexuality, class, religion, race, age. There's so many different things that make us different from one another, but at the end of the day we are all human, and every human deserves to feel love and respect. That's why it's so gut-wrenching when you see another human being in so much pain when they've done nothing wrong. So it's 11:30 and I didn't realise that it was so late. I've been trying to make a point of going to bed earlier and clearly it hasn't been working out for me. I'm sorry if I'm a bit shaky on my legs. My back feels like it's about to snap in two. I was a little bit shocked when we got told that Ty and Olive needed to be tested for COVID and that we were under a mandatory isolation period. I didn't realise that having just the basic cold warranted a testing, and the test itself is quite scary. They both had to have the nasal swab and it sort of went up. Olive was hard to do but was fine afterwards, where Ty was fine going into it but sort of struggled a little bit more after. He said that he had a really bad headache, so I gave him both Panadol, but I didn't expect that to be the way it went. I thought there'd be a different test for younger children, and I didn't realise that they would both have headaches and sort of just not feel right afterwards. So if you're in Australia and you've been told you need to test, they do a nasal swab and then they do one in the back of your throat. The other thing we didn't expect is we got the results the next day, so the testing period is a lot shorter, which is amazing. But when we got the text message, it said that the result was negative, but we had to continue isolation until granted to leave by our doctor. Because it was so late in the day, we had to call up our doctor's surgery and get an appointment for the following day, and we had a telephone appointment, and after going through everything we were then able to leave the house. Ty and Olive both came back positive for rhinovirus and adenovirus, I think it was. I'll put the actual name somewhere. These basically meant that they had the common cold. That's obviously what we were expecting, and obviously now I have it too. I think that I'm definitely having the same sort of symptoms as Ty and Olive, but obviously having asthma and always sort of struggling around this time of year whether I'm sick or not. The breathlessness and the coughing is sort of just probably a little bit more worse than those two. Ty sort of has that cough, but otherwise I think he's fine. And Olive has a little bit of a runny nose and is mainly coughing over night time. So I'm so thankful that she is getting better. Finally in bed, I've brushed my teeth. I didn't have a shower, but I'll be having one first thing in the morning. It's just that my back is in quite a lot of pain at the moment, and I just didn't think that I could deal with that. I've had my nose medication, I have my asthma puffer and my water beside me, because I feel like water can sometimes help when I'm struggling during the night. I'm sorry if this video ends up having a heap of jump cuts in it, or it sounds like I'm gonna cry every 5 minutes. Obviously a cold mixed with an asthma flare isn't great. Obviously there is a lot going on in the world at the moment, so if you're watching this, I hope that you are healthy and you feel safe and you feel loved and are just doing the best thing for you right now. I'm going to start watching my show again and hopefully be asleep in the next 20 minutes and hopefully tonight will be one of the first nights this week that we all sleep through. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please like and subscribe. You can also hit that notification bell because I have one now, which is really cool. If you want to follow me on social media, it is all linked below, and I will catch you next Saturday for your weekly vlog, or the next time that I can be bothered. Good night.
Yeah, what's going on with the world, mama?